Is this real life? Or is it just fantasy? Easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't even matter. This will have to do. This will have to do. Wait for people to kind of stream in here. 4 people watching. Okay. We have liftoff. We have liftoff. Are people here? Hello? Testing, testing. Calling out to all my friends and loved ones all over the world. Here, there, everywhere. Okay. Six people watching. I'm going to go refill my water, maybe get another different drink. I'm going to let people kind of file in, and I'll be back in a few seconds. As much as I want like a good glass of whiskey, it's 11 a.m. All right. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I feel like I had good viewership on my last stream on Monday, or the last stream I had on Monday. So hopefully today we get a decent turnout. All right, so we left off on quite a cliffhanger. I don't really want to continue the cliffhanger until people join again. So last year we did Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode, and we're on 91 this year, which we left off on a big cliffhanger with MBV versus Nirvana, and it was a dicey moment that we left off on. Am I not getting any chat? Are you guys not talking? What's happening? It says I have 11 people and no one's talking. What happens if I restart this page? Oh, there we go. Why was it not? Okay, so this chat not working. Okay, it looks like we're good now. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Here, let me rewind. Hello. Yeah, chat wasn't working. Okay, so it looks like we're better now. There we go. Okay. We're not changing anything until the final stream. We're going to get to 2020, and then we'll go back and fix things that people want fixed. We'll do a stream dedicated to that. As of right now, we're leaving things the way they are, and we're moving forward. We're doing first draft. First draft. Okay. So let's see. Maybe we have a slightly different group this time, and we're a little more balanced. Because last time the argument was MBV versus Nirvana. You know, grunge influencing alt rock versus My Bloody Valentine creating or pioneering a genre in and of itself, but it was a kind of a small genre, you know? And then there was also a case to make for Slint and what they did for post-rock. Talk, what they did for post-rock. And people were also talking about Tribe and Pearl Jam as well. So this is a tough year, I think. Personally, I was leaning towards My Bloody Valentine, putting like Only Shallow, or even When You Sleep. I think Only Shallow makes a little more sense. But I don't know. We need to see where you guys are at now, because we've had like how long to sit on this over the weekend. So yeah, now that we probably have a slightly different crowd today, let's poll to see where everybody is at. We're gonna do an artist poll, okay? Just to see where everybody is feeling. And then we'll do another poll and maybe kind of narrow it down. A Tribe Called Quest. Okay, so let's just kind of see where you guys are at right now, to see if this is a bit of a different crowd today than last time we streamed. Also, for those of you who don't know, once this stream is done, the next Bowie video will go live. It's been uploaded since yesterday, actually. Or no, Saturday. I think I uploaded it Saturday. No, I uploaded it Sunday. Sorry. Wow. This is definitely more MBV today. Someone had this earlier. Nirvana was the end of an era, not the beginning. Yeah, Nirvana was kind of grunge, and then grunge was over. Post-grunge happened, which we won't talk about. But a lot of alt-rock stuff from the 90s kind of pulled from grunge. Save post-rock for later in the decade? Maybe? Yeah, but we just did hip-hop with Straight Outta Compton like 3 tracks ago. Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to kind of see. Let's go here. We'll cut it down to this. This is kind of, I think, what we're down to. Let's just see what this is. When the heck is Synemic going to come out? What does that mean? You mean like when we're going to stop using it? Oh, I need to set this to always on top. Whoops, wait, results, sorry. Nirvana's winning again. I think this happened last time. Oh, you mean like is Synemic like a beta thing? What? Why is this? This website is like broken. I love how everyone in the chat is just like they say one thing and then the polls show another. Like every time this happens, it's hilarious. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I only just discovered it like several days ago when we started using this. More people are picking Nirvana. I don't know. It feels wrong to not pick an MBV song. It feels more wrong to not pick MBV than it feels wrong to not pick Nirvana. I don't know. This happened with Straight Outta Compton too. Like everybody was like, "Don't do Straight Outta Compton," and I'm like, "Why?" I'm not a hip hop guy, but I know that this needs to be there. So if you're picking Nirvana, make your case in the chat. Like why Nirvana and not MBV? I just want to know. I just want to know. Yeah, the chat isn't even what the polls are. I know. It's weird. That is a hot take. That is a hot take. And remember, okay, consider this too. We're trying to make a curated playlist here of like, look at all these cool genres and when they happened, right? So, no one in the chat likes Nirvana. If Nirvana wins, Pixies should be replaced with The Cure. I agree. So here's the thing. Nirvana isn't that crazy outside forward thinking compared to some of the other stuff we have on this list. Like, if you look at REM and Pixies here, even Depeche Mode, it's like Nirvana isn't that insane. But putting an MBV song here would be like, you know, if someone has no idea about this era of music and they were listening to it and MBV shows up, they're like, wow, this is cool. Because we haven't done anything like MBV at all here, really. So MBV makes more sense. All right. You know what? All right. I am making an executive decision. We are going MBV for that reason. Okay. And now you pick which song it's going to be. Now you're going to pick. Yeah, they are. Loveless is on. I'm pretty sure. I looked. Yeah, here. Okay, so I'm good with When You Sleep, but only Shallow makes sense as well. Oh, not in the UK. Interesting. Executive order. Yeah, see, sometimes I just like my gut instinct overrides the polls, you know? I can never remember the titles. I just remember the songs. So is this the one that goes do 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 do? Yes, it is. I know Soon. I know Only Shallow. To Hear Knows When. Okay, that's a good one too. I Only Said is good. Yeah. I can never like connect the track titles to the thing. Only Shallow is winning. I haven't heard Isn't Anything yet. I've only heard Loveless and then like one track off of an EP. I don't even know if that EP is on here. Shallow? Yeah, I've heard Shallow. Only Shallow's winning. I don't know. The chat and the polls are just completely separate entities at this point. All right, that's fine. I'll do it. I mean, like I said, I'm okay with either one. I like this one better, but Only Shallow also makes sense. So it is a bit corny, but it's closer to Nirvana than When You Sleep. So I guess it at least kind of hits on that that chunky noise, right? The melodies on When You Sleep are certainly something else, but we're gonna do that and we'll move on, okay? Because I don't want to just be stuck on 91 because that's what happened for a good chunk of the last stream. There is more. 23 watching, 23 votes. Um, X-Tall. Wow, it's number 3. Alice in Chains. Rage Against the Machine. Oh yeah, this was the year. This was the list that didn't have any Pavement on it. That was a really weird one. A lot of people want X-Tall. This is a great one, and we haven't had Ambient since 1-1. Back here, everyone's saying X-Tall. I'm scared to pull it because it's probably going to be exactly the opposite of what you guys are saying. Yeah, let's do it. I'm good with that. And plus, that's a nice come down off of because remember, we're curating a playlist. We're doing a cohesive listen, so we have to factor that in as well. X-Tall is a good come down track after Only Shallow. See, this is a good trajectory here. Okay, good, easy. We'll just do that. 93. Ooh, number 1. Wow. How many people have watched my reaction to that album? This is tricky because, well, you guys are really into slow dive. But the thing is, we just did shoegaze, so that's something to factor in too. But this is a great song. Fade Into You. Cherub Rock. Grace. Man, we got Grace this year. A lot of Wu-Tang. This is nowhere near as a fantastic song. That's a favorite of mine. I only heard that recently, like a week ago. When the Cream hits. All right, let's try this. I have no idea what this will yield. Oh yeah, I'm not picking Yola Tango. I'm just saying it's a great song. Oh, the Yola Tango album? It was Painful. 93. Ooh. See, this is tricky because we literally just did shoegaze and we literally recently did hip hop. Smashing Pumpkins is a choice as well because we haven't really done anything like I know this is like a meme with my channel, but like it's kind of grungy, you know, so it kind of follows in the Nirvana ethos a little bit. I'm not going to spark that up again for those of you who aren't aware of that. But like Cherub Rock I'm okay with that too today as well. Was Felt on that list? No, but there's a lot of Yola Tango I want to do. Or are you talking about like this list? If you're talking about my album reactions list, I'm going to do a lot of Yola Tango, I think. If you do hip hop, that changed 88 to Sonic Youth. Think about how many rock songs are on the playlist compared to hip hop, though, and now hip hop is the biggest genre in the world. Rage Against the Machine blended hip hop and rock. Okay, for the next year, we have to pick The World Is Yours. It's 2 hip hop. See, that's the thing is we have hip hop and shoegaze here. This list, I don't know. I just see this one. Yeah, same album here. Is picking 2 hip hop songs in a row a good choice? I don't know. I've been wanting to do that one for a reaction for a long time. That was actually one of the first albums I ever put on my list of things to listen to, and I still haven't gotten to it. What do you guys think? Or we could just like subvert it and go with like Red House Painters. I don't know. See, this is where we're trying to balance the influence of the music and a playlist listen, you know, a cohesive listen. This might be the last shoegaze for a while. Yeah, but is that a bad thing? Is like we skipped over The Cure in a way, but it doesn't feel necessarily wrong that that happened in comparison to all the other stuff around it. And it's like, as much as I love Slowdive, it makes some sense to skip over it if it doesn't work, because we did do MBV, you know. Um, we have had a lot of rock songs in a row. Um, I've never heard Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, Blur is great, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense though. Like Park Life would make more sense than Modern Life is rubbish. What you saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Do you like the Slowdive debut? I do. I love it. I've heard the debut and the self-titled. Ooh. So just looking ahead for 94, just to compare, we have Nas here. Smashing Pumpkins is here again. We have Hurt. I have a Portishead song. Weezer shows up. Gold Sounds. So, okay, answer me this, guys. Answer me this. Yes or no? Should we hold, like, I'm going to ask this part like in two questions, but do yes or no. It's one fluid thing. Think about if Wu-Tang, think about Wu-Tang versus Nas. Which song is better, or which album is better, which choice? If we go with one, if we go with Nas, we need to pick something not hip hop for this year. If we don't go with Nas, maybe we can pick Wu-Tang this year. So the question is yes or no, should we choose Nas next year? More influential than Nas by a hair, though. Slowdive for 93, Illmatic is better, Wu-Tang. All right, everyone's saying we should go with Nas. Okay, so in lieu of that, should we go Slowdive? Slowdive for 93, yes or no? When the Sun Hits, no. 93 is Slowdive versus Wu-Tang. 94 is Nas unanimously, yes. Do I have this set to... I don't. I have it set to low latency. Dang it. I should have changed that before I went live. Any other rock options for 93? I mean, we kind of have Katie's song. We have some Nirvana here. We have Smashing Pumpkins. We have Jeff Buckley. It's pretty much most of the contenders. Yeah, I did choose MBV, which is why I think Slowdive feels kind of redundant. So close, you know? But if we're going with Nas, I don't want to pick a hip hop track on this year. So honestly, it could resort to something like Red House Painters or Nirvana or Smashing Pumpkins. What do you guys think? Okay, so in lieu of the fact that we'll probably pick Nas for 94, let's repoll this. I know I've had a lot of rock in a row, but it's been different kinds of rock. Hip hop doesn't have that much variety compared to rock, I think. That might be blasphemous, but Regret's a great song. I didn't even see it on this list, though. Page 2. Page 3. '97. Everyone's still saying Slow Dive. I know that there are different kinds of hip hop, but I feel like there's more variation. I say that without any like knowledge of hip hop, but just from what I've heard of hip hop, it seems like there's more variety with rock. You know, rock's a much larger umbrella than hip hop, I feel, but I could be completely wrong. You guys with this shoegaze for such a relatively small genre, 2 shoegaze songs seems a bit much. I agree. I agree. Guys, we have to remember that. Do I need to take Slow Dive off? Is this me like disciplining you guys? Being like, do I gotta take your little genres away from you, you indie heads? All right, I said I wouldn't fix past things, but I'm gonna put this poll out with this caveat, okay? Which do you want to keep on the list more? Do you want to keep MBV on the list more? If so, we will not pick Slow Dive for 93. If you'd rather have Slow Dive for 93, we're going to change MBV to Nirvana for 91. Okay? Which do you want to keep on the list more? That's right, Kevin. Okay. Okay, so that means Slow Dive is no longer an option here. So we have RHP, Nirvana, and Smashing Pumpkins. Okay. We're figuring this out very, very meticulously, okay? We're having to be very, very specific here. Nirvana far and away. Yeah, it's Nirvana. Okay, so yes or no, heart-shaped box. Is that our only option? All apologies. Oh, all apologies. I thought you were like, I thought you were saying that we all need to apologize for not putting Nirvana on earlier. Sorry. Um, I've never heard all apologies, actually. Okay, here, let me pull that real quick, and then I'll listen. Sorry for all the flushing. Uh, wow. Interesting choices, guys. Ooh, now it's tied. Yeah, okay. There it is, guys. Which means that we are in 94, New York State of Mind or The World Is Yours. Which one? New York. Looks to be New York. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so I'll go with what you guys are saying. Is that the only? Here, let me. So I go here. New York State of Mind. Sure. We'll do it. All right. 95. Trucking through. I think it's going to get easier once we're in the 2000s. Common People. There's our Britpop. Yeah. Oh, Steve's going to go crazy for Dramamine. No? Rattled by the Rush. Is that also from this album? Wonderwall. We are not putting Wonderwall on. I refuse. Street Spirit is the top track from the Bends. Dramamine was 96. Was it a single from 95? Why is it doing this to me? I don't know. Bjork. Oh, what's the name of that album? The Blur album. Is it here? Grounded from Wowie Zowie. Still need to listen to that. Why this track? Why not this is just the wrong album totally. That's weird. Needle in the hay. Here's the Universal. It sounds like we're kind of down to Bjork or Pulp. Pick Bjork now or he never will. What album is this? Is this post? This website just does not work. Pulp. Bjork, Pulp. I see the case for Pulp. I don't know anything about Bjork, so I don't know if she shows up again. We don't really get another chance at Britpop, though, do we? Okay, yeah, 96 DJ Shadow makes sense. Britpop sucks anyway. Let's poll it. Let's see what you guys think. No idea what to expect because these polls are just all over the place weird. Wow. Will Bjork show up later? What's the best BJ rock album? No. Why? Come on. Come on. So Post is 95. Yeah, 97 will probably be OK Computer. This looks like really good ratings all across the board here. But people are also saying that Homogenic is a good choice as well. Also good ratings all across the board. $32 viewers. Good grief. Is it a... See, which is the hotter take? To say that OK Computer sucks or that it's the best of 97? Or that there's more things interesting than OK Computer 97? I feel like the cool thing in the past like 3 years has been to like kind of diss Radiohead a little bit. What song from 97 from OK Computer? Karma Police? Paranoid Android? Oh, come on. It thinks I'm a... Letdown? Paranoid Android. Karma Police. Ocean Man. Ocean Man's above, no surprises. What a year. Look at this, guys. Oh, what a year. Oh, Elliott Smith. Oh, what a year. Oh, 97 was loaded. Look at this. So much good stuff. Not all of it's a contender, but there's a lot of great stuff here. Okay. So we're still here in 95. Bjork later, Pulp now. Is Bjork going to beat OK Computer? Bjork won't beat OK Computer. I'll tell you that much right now. How many of you guys are okay with just not having any Britpop on this list? Okay, not okay. People are either like, yeah, I'm fine, or like, no. Oh, this is funny. Oh man, is this gonna have to come down to me? Am I gonna have to like break it? When did Park Life come out? Was that 94? What did we do for 94? 94 was Nas, right? Yeah. If I go back to 94, is Blur even here to any real degree? Words is here before Blur is. Wow, look at this. Oasis is above Blur. Unless this site is kind of broken and Blur just is not here. Song... That can't be right. What's going on here? Does it think it's 93? Is Park Life just lost? Yeah, that's a fair point. It's not that innovative. Here, let me allow me to do this. Listen to Hyper Ballad. I've never heard it. I'm not a big Bjork person, but I'll listen for a bit. What was our last song? New York State of Mind. Is this considered trip hop? So, like, the argument for common people is that we have no Britpop on the list, regardless of how big of a thing Britpop is or how important it is. And that it's a really good pop song. The argument for Bjork is obviously, we don't have a ton of female singers on the list. And this is a little more artsy, and it has a trip hop vibe, which is interesting coming off of Nas. So I see the case for Bjork here. I think we should maybe do Bjork. We good with that? We good with Bjork? BJ Ork? No one likes Britpop except for people who think they're cool. I don't like it because it's Britpop. I just like some of the melodies. I like some Blur, and I like... I do think Different Class is a fantastic album. All right, we're doing Bjork. We're doing Bjork. Here we go. Okay, so there's that. We're going into 96 now, which, did we have something for 96? You guys wanted DJ Shadow, right? Dire Docs? This website, man. Where's Canada? Steve's gonna champion Modest Mouse every time it shows up. You gotta be objective, man. What if? What if? I won't do it. I won't do it. Like Dylan in the movies. If I go to 99, will Long Season be the top track? Because it's RYM. Of course it is. What did I expect? I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with doing Long Season for 99. Like, dead serious. Building Steam. I listened to this album not a long time ago, a couple years ago, just kind of in the background. And I was sort of surprised at how like much I enjoyed it for not really being that into these kind of beats. You guys want Building Steam? This is an interesting choice coming off of Bjork. Kind of a, like when people say, like when you pair things, it's either complementary or, what's the other term? Contrast. Complement or contrast. And this is kind of a complement, right? Like it kind of comes off the tails of Bjork for something a little bit different. We're going to do Building Steam. That's what we're doing. Moving on. Okay, guys. What is this? Number one. What is this? I don't know what this is. It's a soundtrack to something. What is that? Shiro Sagisu? I just want to look that up to see what it is. It only has 52 ratings. Yeah, but what is it? I just want to know what it is before moving on. From Neon Genesis Evangelion. Oh, gosh. Guys, this is the best song of 97. Only anime tracks from now on. People are really, really, really... oh, it's just you. Oh, Stereolab. Are they even here? Objectivity exists only subjectively. That song deserved the spot. Was this Dots and Loops or was that later? What is Dots and Loops? Post-rock, experimental rock, easy listening. Why are you guys saying let down? Okay. Why are you guys saying let down and not Paranoid or Karma? Why let down? Or even No Surprises? What's the big deal with Letdown? I really doubt that Stereolabs is going to beat out Radiohead here. Stereolab. Yeah, I mean, I'm not dissing this at all, but there's no way this is beating Radiohead. Especially just coming off of something like Building Steam. It's a little, it's again another kind of compliment, you know. Exit music is very overlooked. That's true. See, you're saying it's your favorite album, but is it the objective choice? I do want to react to it. That's also been on the list for a long time. Paranoid Android, that's a great rock track. You gotta admit, like, Let Down is solid, but it's not that mind-blowing. Like, Paranoid Android is otherworldly. See, that's a great track, but Paranoid Android. Paranoid Android, Karma Police, I'm okay with both of those. They're great. Spiritualized was 97 as well, but it's not going to make the list probably. No, the second half of Letdown is great too, but it's not like mind-blowing. Paranoid Android, that did a lot. That did a lot. It's been covered by so many people too. We're talking influence, and we're also trying to balance like the curation of the flow of the playlist. We don't want to have too much of the same in a row. We kind of want it to flow a little bit. Yes, there is Smiths. We did There's a Light That Never Goes Out. That's the only one that made it on. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna okay computer it. Sorry guys for people who really don't like Radiohead, but this just feels correct. Karma. Let Down. Wait, is there another one? Paranoid, Karma. We're just gonna do this. Be the Senate. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be the Senate, you know. I exercise my right to abstain. That's fine. There are some people. There are some people in this chat who are just die hard on certain albums and bands, and they will not relinquish it, and that's okay. But sometimes things just don't go your way. Sometimes things don't go my way, even though I'm the Senate. Paranoid. All right, guys, we're doing Paranoid. I know it's like a Band-Aid. We're just ripping it off. Sorry, but it's going on there, okay? It's going on there. It's not even my favorite song off the album, but it is the correct choice from that album. Let's put it that way. All right, we need to get out of this year because it's a great year, but it's a little spicy in the chat right now. So let's go. Ooh, in the airplane. You see, I'm gonna have a hard time being unbiased here because I love Neutral Milk Hotel. And they're gonna be all over this. Oh, we have Teardrop. We have Teardrop. And yeah. Oh, a lot of people are saying NMH. Are we all normies? Are we indie hipster normies? Okay, well, it looks to be NMH pretty decisively here. Oh, we'll probably put Long Season for 99. Don't worry about that. In the Airplane Over the Sea, King of Carrot Flowers Part 1. Holland. Is there even anything else worth considering here? We're just going to go with these. I feel like I kind of wish King of Carrot Flowers Part 1 through 3 was an option, because that whole thing was pretty mind-blowing, you know? Whoa. Holland. Why are there so many anime songs? I don't know. The only girl I ever loved. I got nominated to do that 30-day song challenge on Instagram. And one was pick a song that has like a number in the title, and I had to go with Holland 1945. Untitled is great. Ghost is really good too. Holland makes sense. Like, because when you listen to it in the Airplane Over the Sea, it might be one of the best songs on the album, but it doesn't really like showcase what the album does. Like Holland does that much more, because it has a lot of the elements that are found in other songs just all in one song. I'm gonna put Holland on. I'm gonna put Holland on and we'll move on. Holland on and we'll move on. I don't have a RYM account. I do not. This is interesting. Look at this. Okay, 99. We're going long season. Yes. Everyone yes to long season. The 97 pick was Paranoid Android. Do you guys want Sigur Rós instead? We have no post-rock. Ooh, that's a good point. That's true. That's true. Okay. All right. You guys are making interesting points here. As much as I love long season, is it the right choice? We're kind of limited here, because like this is palatable post-rock, and then like in 2000, there's no way we're going to be able to put like one of these Godspeed tracks on. You know, they're going to be long. Sigur Rós is probably like, this is probably the most palatable post-rock song, and it's like what, 11 minutes or something. Let me look. 10 minutes. Coming off of Holland, that's an interesting choice. Do we even do, like, I don't think doing Godspeed in 2000 is a good choice, though, because I think that the case to be made for not having long tracks on this playlist is a decent one. But, like, is 20 to 25 minutes, is that too long? People are saying we're skipping some hip-hop here. We've done hip-hop. We need to we've done zero post-rock. Zero. Right? We've done, like, nothing. Yeah, there's no post-rock here. No talk, no Slint, nothing. What? I think there's a good case to make for Sigur Rós here. Yeah, but we've done hip hop though. Like hip hop was happening back here. We had Straight Outta Compton, NY State of Mind. Like what electronic? What is electronic here? Could do emo, never meant. I mean, that's a pretty big emo song, right? And emo kind of goes on to spawn some other stuff. We did Aphex Twin already. Like Aphex Twin, literally like 5-6 songs in the past here. What's the 9 Inch Nails choice? Oh, this album. What was this called? The Fragile? Man, some of you guys are too biased, I think. Race for the Prize. Flaming Lips. A little bit of psychedelic. There isn't really any industrial right now. Daft Punk. I feel like there's a lot of good cases to make for a lot of this stuff. I just don't know which is the strongest. I don't know. I see a darkness. Oh yeah, and we had Moon and the Moon and Antarctica. The only full Modest Mouse album I've heard. Yeah, but like, is IDM gonna be where we're gonna go here? We're coming off of this. We're going to Paranoid Android, Holland 1945, and then violently shift gears, go to Never Meant. Violently shift gears, go to Dream Pop. I feel like Sigur Rós is an interesting choice after Holland 1945. How do I poll this? Should I poll this somehow? Like just poll based on artist? Like let's say I'll do a big one. The Matrix. Aphex. Avril. Avril's a great song. Why am I blanking? I cannot think right now. Whoops. I just closed everything. Hold on. New window. History. 8 tabs. There. We're back. Sorry, guys. Sometimes my mouse gets caught on the thing and then I just exit out the window. Sorry, where was I? American football. There's probably no one who cares about American football here. 9 Inch Nails. Should that be it? And this will be a big list just to kind of see where people are at right now. So tell me what you guys think. Huh. Democracy dies in darkness. Okay, I'm going to cut it down to the bottom 2. Or the top 2. Aphex and Sugar Ross. All right, guys. What'll it be? What'll it be? Oh man, look at this. Oh man. Oh my gosh. It's 1991 all over again. Sorry, Twig. Sorry, Twig. Looks like this is the way it's going to be. It's okay. You have to go through the grieving process. It's all right. It's all right. I know I have an Aphex Twin track. That's why I didn't feel that way. Apparently other people don't feel that way too. Let's move on, though. Miss Jackson. This is the track they picked from Kid A, Idiotech? Since I left you. This was an interesting year. Turn of the millennium. Oh, we have the microphones. You guys are saying Outcast like no one else's business. And Kid A is being left in the dust. And I'm not trying to like defend Radiohead or anything like that. I'm just saying why so ardent about not choosing Kid A. And why is, what's the, so Outcast. Okay, so they were very pioneering in the hip hop sound. That's interesting. Little psychedelic. Why Southern hip hop? Where are they from? Georgia? I know so little about Outkast. I know so little about hip hop in general, so I have to take your guys' word on this one. Okay, how many people think we should do Outcast now and not Outcast later? Yes? Outcast now? Holy crap, an hour, 134 minutes? Jeez. Neither. People are saying now. Okay, which song? Mrs. Jackson or B.O.B.? I apologize 4 billion times. What are the odds Kendrick shows up? Do you think Pimp Your Butterfly will be on Be a Choice? Everyone's saying B.O.B. We'll do it. If it's this unanimous, I trust you guys. 2001, A Space Odyssey. I Want Wind to Blow. Wow. Look at this. Pyramid Song. It's a single, right? Avril 14th. I like that this is number 8. It makes me happy. Oh gosh, Tool. We're not putting Tool on this list. I will die. I will cut the stream and delete my channel if we put Tool on the list. Oh, is this Discovery? Oh, the Strokes. True Love Waits. I don't see any Daft Punk on here. You see, as much as like I really like this album, I haven't even heard all of it. Like I Want Wind to Blow and all that. We've got Hall in 1945 right here. It seems a little close. Like just this kind of, acoustic, fuzzy kind of music, like distorted acoustic music. We have Hall in 1945 right here, so I don't feel like Microphones is a good choice. Yeah, like what Grant says. Why is Daft Punk not here? Because this was Discovery, right? Yeah. Pitchfork gave it a 6. Digital Love. Yeah, Clint Eastwood is on the list for some reason. So if I were to build a type album, okay, best, create chart. Whoops, no, I needed to do year. Where's year? 2001. Will this show Discovery? No. 13. This is the one you notice me. I've never heard of this. So what have we just picked? We have this kind of like indie noise music, post rock, hip hop. Now what happens in 2001? I feel like Daft Punk is an okay choice here. We need more IDM, do we? Might need to go help my wife with the kids. You guys hash this out. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, guys. What have you decided? What's going on? Sorry. Sometimes it's just difficult to do dishes when you have a 3-year-old and an almost 1-year-old. It's about what's influential, yeah. It's what's moving things forward. There's a case to make for the Strokes here, too, I think. Post-punk revival was, and still is, kind of a movement. It's either, what is this called? Ateshri? Daft Punk or the Strokes, from what the chat is saying. Well, let's just do a quick poll just to kind of see where you guys are at. This isn't really going to decide anything. The Storks. Tesheru and Daft Punk. I think Is This It is a really good choice. I don't know. Aphex was doing this kind of stuff before this, you know? Tecker. Yeah, this is just more like ambient, darker Aphex Twin. I think the Strokes have won. I think the Strokes have won. I think it makes sense. Wait, okay, hold on. Wait. So if we if we do 2002, is this just going to be Interpol all over the place? Obstacle 1 is here. Oh, got hurt. Untitled is 14, so it's not that prominent. I like that Chocolate Matter is number 6. Cowboy, why? Why do they do this? There's your Boards of Canada. So, does what we choose for 2002 affect what we choose for 2001? All right, time to pick Morrowind theme. Yeah, Boards of Canada is different. I know that much. Let me ask this: yes or no, chat. 2001 and 2002, regardless of which side we pick, should there be an IDM or electronic choice for one of these 2 years? Kind of like how we had to figure out shoegaze. Yes or no, should there be an electronic / IDM choice in one of these 2 years? A lot of yeses. Okay. Okay. All right. So what is 2002 is Boards of Canada, and this year is Atawatakapa, what Ottaker Discovery. I'm gonna copy it so I. Okay, so let's pull it this way then. Electricity. It's probably going to be boards. It looks like people are going to pick boards. (2001) Daft Punk or Strokes, 2002 Boards of Canada or Interpol. That's, yeah, I can see that happening. Ooh, wow, look at that. Okay. Okay, so we'll do Boards of Canada for 2002. Let's figure out 2001 then. This is 2001. I think Daft Punk might lose because it is a little more electronic, and going into Boards of Canada might feel redundant. Let's see what you guys pick. Music is Math, Julian Candy. Yeah, I think Strokes is going to win out here. And honestly, I think that the opening track here is they are different types, but Strokes is much more of a different choice, I think. So we're going to put Is This It? Okay. All right, we're doing that. And now we're going Someday. Okay, actually, let's poll it because, yeah, but Daft Punk is way more electronic. We'll probably do this, and then we'll pick the Boards of Canada song, and then we'll be done because we're at about an hour and a half. Let me pull this real quick. The Storks. Is this it? Someday. Hard to explain. Last Night is good too, but I don't know if that makes sense. I think that the title track makes the most sense. I don't even think it's the best song on the album. I just think that it's a good choice. But I'm okay with really any of these. Soma's good. Looks like Someday might have it. What an interesting trajectory. Okay, that's that. Into 2002 now. Music is Math is the top track here. It's also on this list. Which track, guys, from Giogade? I don't want to be contrarian just for the sake of being contrarian, you know? Like, if something is the best, it might be the best for a reason. So, I'm I haven't heard this album, so I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Music is Math coming after Someday is a nice kind of transition. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That's it. We got it. Okay, guys. I know. I'm sorry. I picked the one thing you didn't want me to pick, but hey, at least you got your IDM on the list. Look at that. Look at that. I almost closed the window again. Okay, that's it, guys. So hey, but at least be glad you got your Boards of Canada on the list, man. So we're not doing this yet, but we're just kind of looking ahead. What a weird year. Oh, we have Hail to the Thief. Such great heights. The Bowie is going live after this stream. So once I stop streaming, I'll make it public. This something from Sweet Trip would be a cool choice. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That is it. We made it to 2002. Okay, let's just take a quick look down memory lane here. Okay, we got We got a really bizarre set, you know, kind of up through here. Like, really uncertain until like Folsom Prison Blues, but what can you do? 433 is probably going to change. Really interesting stuff going from Cash to Presley to Buddy Holly to Chuck Berry, culminating with Take 5. And then we get into this kind of interesting era here. Sam Cooke, Benny King, the Ronettes. Very interesting for the African American influence there. Miserlou is in there, and then we start getting some proto-punk. Bob Dylan, Beach Boys, God Only Knows, and A Day in the Life. I'm really happy with those two choices there. I think that's nice. This is actually kind of cool to see God Only Knows being like a very interesting chamber pop tune. A Day in the Life gets even more experimental, and then we have Sister Ray. I actually really like this trajectory right here. This is good. Then we kind of revert back to punk a little bit, and that culminates in metal. We get some krautrock going into Starman, which is interesting. Going to kind of this prog era here with Time. Then we go to Autobahn, 22-minute track. Get a little bit more proto-punk here. Some soul, right? Then a little bit disco. Then it really shifts gears here to ambient. Going into post-punk, Talking Heads, Ghost Town. What was this? Was this the two-step or the reggae or the ska? Which makes sense after Talking Heads, honestly. Like, you're keeping in that vein of oddness, and then it really shifts gears to pop right here with Billie Jean, going into Blue Monday, Purple Rain. That's an interesting trajectory. Running Up That Hill is pretty good. This is kind of shifting into like some indie alternative stuff here because we go into the Smiths, REM, Left Turn with NWA, going back to this kind of indie alternative scene here with Pixies, Enjoy the Silence. Only Shallow shows up, which is kind of a groundbreaker. And then we go into like some kind of ambient electronic. Nirvana shows up. We go back to hip hop. It's kind of hopping all over the place here with what we've picked today. I feel like this kind of stuff has been a little more fluid. Hyper ballad, DJ Shadow. Yeah, bizarre, but interesting. This list is just great. We've got all of the great and influential songs in the list. All of them. They're all here. Everyone's here, guys. But yeah, link to this playlist is in the description if you guys want to check it out. 90s very diverse, so it makes sense. Yeah, I think that's right. 90s really pulled from everywhere. It was all over the place. But yeah, this is an interesting list. This is an interesting list. I'll be eager to see it done and then adjusted, you know. Going into the mid 2000s and then into the 10s is going to be quite fascinating, I think. But when's the next stream? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I actually have no idea. Keep an eye out on my community tab. I post on there when I'm gonna stream next, like as far ahead as I know. No surprises. I'll try not to. Just kind of check it daily. Check my community tab daily to see if I've posted for, updates on the stream. I try to let you guys know ahead of time so that more people can watch. But it really just depends when I have free time, Maybe Thursday? Maybe we can do one Thursday afternoon. Wait, no. I might not be available then. I don't know. We'll see. Look at the recommended songs. Some of these were ones we were going to pick. That's funny. We were thinking about Maybelline. We were thinking about Marquee Moon. That's really funny. Anyway, yeah, so stream is done. Thank you guys. Keep an eye out for the community tab to see when I'll stream next. After this, The Next Day by David Bowie reaction will go live. I hope you all have a great day. And that is it. Godspeed.